Hello everyone, and welcome back to some new Prismata. Notice something funny here. So I played, I think, 3 games off camera since the last episode. Lost 2 games and then won 1. And my rating has reasonably enough dropped by 12, but my rank has improved. We've gone from rank 89 to 88, so there's some some plague sweeping the nation that's causing people's ratings to all decline, I guess. I don't know. I don't think this is a reproducible strategy. I don't think I should aim to continue losing games, but maybe it would work. Who knows? Anyway, we're gonna get in the queue and match up against Boxcat. Obviously, green is pretty important here. Not any breach-proof plans. Thunderhead's probably bad because like Plasma Fire and Arms Race let you get a lot of attack quickly. So I'm thinking this is the kind of thing where you'd like to get relatively high econ because of Colossus. And now normally I would go D1E as player 2 in a kind of high econ set, but with Trinity Drone, the turn 2 natural conduit is a lot like buying another drone without having to commit yet to the extra engineer. And I want the extra engineer anyway, but I don't really want the Doom drone that's going to die necessarily, right? Like Doom drone that you buy this early doesn't get great value. I think I'd rather go for the early Trinity drone. And then the turn after that, I'll throw in another engineer. Total number of drones that I will want, probably around 20-ish, I guess. And probably, 2 Blast Forges and Animus, of course. That's what it costs to get Colossus. Not sure about the number of conduits. I'm guessing at least 2. That's going to make it hard to spend all our tech once Colossus is over, I guess. But I'll basically just stop. What? What in the hell is this? What is my opponent doing? What is worth cutting drones for here? That's green, that you want super, super early. Is this some ridiculous Thunderhead rush or something? It must be. I don't think that's very good. Maybe Plasma Fire rush? None of that seems good. Ugh, my throat's a little... But I need to be prepared for like whatever crazy thing he's doing. Definitely not getting a 3rd engineer here, which I was already planning not to get, but I don't know what's going on. I think that especially with Plexocell, it should be no trouble to defend against Plasma Fire. And Thunderhead I can deny value by just like getting arms races and giving him engineers he doesn't want. Maybe getting myself up to 11 attacking time. Like he may be able to rush one out fast enough that I can't kill it, but I just won't, I don't know, like, try not to give it value by not building attack into it? I don't know, this is very strange. Yeah, of course, a 3rd conduit, sure, I know. But what next? Or 2nd conduit for 3 green. Like, I don't know if he's going for Plasma Fire or Thunderhead, and I don't like either of them. I don't think either is good. But I'm just troubled. At any rate, he's not building either of them next turn, so... But whatever it is, I do want to, like, react appropriately, right? And I think that Doom Drones will be useful. I just don't get it. Does he want to try to do both Plasma Fire and Thunderhead to put too much pressure on me? It's a lot of green, and he doesn't have enough economy for it. Like, I don't... It must be Thunderhead, right? You don't do a low econ Plasma Fire thing. It just doesn't really work, especially with all this defense. So what are we doing about Thunderhead? Maybe Thunderhead into Plasma Fire? I mean, I guess I can get a Blast Forge here. Maybe just a Conduit. This is kind of like another drone, and I do still want the green. Yeah, I think that's better than a Blast Forge. This guy's got me very confused. Blast Forge, drone, you can't build a Thunderhead, so it would be Blast Forge drone if he's going Thunderhead. Or Blast Forge drone if he wants Plasma Fire. Actually, Blast Forge double Doomy would get you Thunderhead, I guess. Yeah, Blast Forge double Doom Drone, I think is what I expect to see next. And I'll build a Blast Forge. It would be really nice to like try to get some arms race stuff going on against the Thunderhead Rush, but I have to prioritize defending first. Maybe I can build BA 1-4 or something? What? But you really needed this green, right? What is he doing? This is so weird. He's now transitioning to high econ? Aren't I just like strictly ahead here? I have more of everything? I have fewer conduits, I have less green in the bank, I guess. Fewer engineers, for what that's worth. Like, I would love to have more engineers, but I felt it was pretty important to react to this threat he's making. But if he doesn't put himself in a position to build any attackers, I can go BBA, right? And then build, like, 2 arms races? Okay. But, well, I guess this is the Plasma Fire plan, then? Since he spent a bunch of his green on Trinities? He can't build Thunderhead anymore. But you only have 7 drones, right? Like, you don't have a lot of ammunition for your Plasma Fire in this case. This is just so weird. So we're building a Blast Forge for sure. Even if I don't know what he's up to, I definitely want a Blast Forge. And I think I want an Animus. I could get a second Blast Forge, but... I think that planning to build 2 arms races or a Colossus next turn is... They're both pretty optimistic. Do I want a Trinity or a Doom Drone? I think I want a Trinity. I want to be able to convert this green to gold, if necessary. But also I want to... No, I think I want Doomies. I have enough ways to spend my green, I think. I just don't get this. So what am I doing next turn? I can't build any arms races, but I can like wall... Double Tarsier. It's 13. I can't actually get another Blast Forge that way, right? If I cut the Engineer, I can, and I don't really need it. So while Double Tarsier Blast Forge seems pretty okay, I've somehow let us equalize here, haven't I? Like, I thought I had so much more economy than him. But now he has 15 income and I have like 16 income. Maybe, well, actually probably more like 15 myself. Same number of conduits, same amount of tech. He has the first attacker, right? How did this happen? Did I react too strongly to his threat? Preparing too much... cut too many drones to make sure I had defense? Maybe. Maybe I'll build Arms Race Rhino? To let me get an Absorber out while also getting at least 1 Arms Race. I can do that and build a second Blast Forge, right? Which is pretty cool. I'm not sure if next turn I'm building 2 arms races or a Colossus. It sort of depends what he's up to. But I'd really like to build 2 arms races. We'll see. I can only do that once, and then I won't have enough, because it involves spending 3 green, and I won't have 3 green the next turn. So, is he gonna get a second Blast Forge here? I think so, right? No. So he doesn't want Colossuses yet. Maybe ever? Actually, I think, you know what? I don't need a second arms race. I just need a Colossus. Because my thinking is that, like, he'll have enough damage that my Colossus will be getting value by then. Well, that attack doesn't do anything, so let's not. That's my thinking, is, like, my Colossus will be getting defensive value. But actually, with the Doom Drone, maybe it won't, right? So maybe I should start with 2 more arms races. Next turn, put down a Colossus, which I can just barely do, holding back a single Doom Drone and clicking my Trinity. I don't have enough money to build many Colossuses. I didn't build enough drones. Did he trick me by cutting his own drones and get me to cut mine? I don't know. Seems weird. I'm not sure how this happened. I could choose, of course, not to hold back a Doom drone. But it looks like it will be getting value, right? So I probably should not make that choice. Now he's getting a Colossus. Sure. Or getting the tech for Colossuses. And I'm going to have trouble keeping up with my own Colossus production, which is kind of a problem. Maybe I'm just going to build one, I guess. Wasn't exactly the plan. So I can do this. And then next turn, if I don't hold back any Doom drones, I can build one more Colossus. We'll see. He's gonna have trouble building another as well, isn't he? Losing all of these NGs. I'm probably gonna have to hold back splitters pretty soon. I'd really, really love to get this Rhino to attack one more time. I hope I don't have to hold it back early. We'll see. He bought 2 arms race, okay. But more Tarsiers. Yeah, he's getting really good Doom drone value. That's a problem for me. Oh, also he's not losing all these NGs because my Colossus won't actually be attacking. I gotta do this. I'm not getting any Doomy value, but that's what I gotta do. It's really important to get a Colossus out. It just means that somehow I didn't build enough drones, even though I recognize that this was a high econ set. I just didn't take the actions necessary to capitalize on that. What to do? What to do? Probably we're building a Rhino to play around some threat here. Arms race, not a good plan right now. I don't know. If you're otherwise floating the tech, is arms race good even when it gives your opponent, like, useful defense? Probably not. Like, there's no way he can build a third Colossus. I think that's quite clear to all of us. But he has more gold income than I do, right? It's actually pretty similar. He does some free defense lying around from the Doomies, but I have the same thing from my Rhinos. Maybe it's not so bad. Yeah. I think one of these walls should be a rhino or something to play around threat. Like he doesn't need this wall because I'm not. Oh, I am attacking with my Colossus. That's right. So he actually wants. Yeah. So wait, why no Plexo? Plexo seems amazing here. I guess it's because he wants to make use of his blue and save the green for later. That makes sense. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Seem unable to defend. Okay, this Doom Drone might have been a little greedy, but no, it was the best defense I could buy at the time, right? Maybe clicking my Trinity to get Doom Drone was the wrong idea? Okay, so consider, though, whether he can attack with everything. Because if not, I should build this wall. He's going to have 4 health left alive. That's the Rhino and 2 NGs. If he wants to attack with the Rhino and all the splitters and all this stuff, then what he has is 2 NGs and 2 Doomies, right? That's his whole defensive, and these drones. I'll be attacking... I'll be threatening 15. Can he build that with what he has? Plexo, so he has 2... And say he holds these, that's the best he can do with them, it's 4. He has to come with 11 defense on $11. Plexo force field is 6. I think he could do it. Right, Plexo force field is 6. 2 walls. He'll have spent 3 of his 11. He has 8 left. He can't build 2 walls. So he could do it by holding all of his drones, but even then I get a breach for exact? I don't know. I think this is the best chance I've got. I don't think it wins. I could hold back... Hang on. I could hold a splitter instead of a Rhino, and then I'm not offering this. Yeah, this is better than holding back a bunch of drones. I lose the splitter, of course, but it's better than like losing a Rhino and getting breached. Oh, I'm threatening 17? Oh yeah, I forgot to... Really, it's just 16, but... Oh, and I'm not losing the splitter. I can absorb on it, of course. So I really do threaten all this. Which means he can't defend by just building all this stuff. He has to hold back something more. Or he could say, you know what? Amaloy can't attack me with everything, in the same way I was thinking of doing. No, surely you'd rather force field. You click your 2 health guy and force field. You can't afford that. Interesting. It is a bit tricky what to do with these Doom drones. Oh, he's gonna offer it to me. Okay, so first thing to check, can I take it? I doubt it. This is the most defense I could possibly build, and it loses the game immediately. So, okay, he got me. I can't do it. Fine. A buck short of another wall here, huh? I need a lot more defense. Can he attack me with everything? Probably not. He couldn't do it last turn, right? So maybe I could afford to click this? No, but he would do it if he could kill 3 attack, I think. What if I cut the engineer? Would that let me build more like wall stuff next turn? Probably, right? It would let me spend my blue. Because I could like plexo. I don't know though. I'm probably just gonna have to hold all my drones next turn, right? In which case, having an NG is not actually great. I'd rather just have 2 drones to hold, 2 more drones to hold next turn. Yeah, or another wall to build or something. I think the $2 I can do something better than an engineer. I don't know, maybe I could have afforded to harvest that Doom drone? Counting on him to hold back 1 splitter? Yeah, I should have thought more about what his turn was going to be like. There's no way he can, like, do this. And having $1 extra could make a really big difference. No, but like, right, he would have been able to click the splitter if it killed all this attack from me, wouldn't it? It would kill like 2 more attack. So this forces me to lose 2 attack. So he's offering a gambit for exact. I probably can't take it, but I don't know. A gambit for 1 I could probably take because you get to kill a Colossus, which is like game over. Exact, though, he would... I would probably have to offer him too large a gambit in return. But, I don't know, I'll figure that out on my turn. It's one of the luxuries of 90-second games, I guess. Really? This is all the defense I can muster, huh? I'm glad I didn't build that engineer, though. Let me get this wall. Oh, and I can boop, harvest this guy like I should have last turn. Ooh, this offers him, though, free splitter holds, right? He can hold back 2 splitters to exploit me. So maybe I could do something a bit cheekier, build a rhino here. Now he has to actually attack with his splitters, or I get to hit him some more? No, I don't. This is just silly. Isn't it? I think it's silly. Well, this wall effectively just has 1 health, right? I can do this. Now if he holds back 1 splitter, I keep the Doomy alive. That's fine. If he holds back 2 splitters, I keep the Rhino alive. That's great. If he holds back 3, I keep a splitter alive. Yeah, I think this is a good way to avoid offering him an exploit. And I think he honestly can't defend anymore without holding a bunch of splitters back. So I'll actually get rewarded by having this Rhino work. Letting it attack. I think that, like, the fact that he has a Trinity instead of 3 drones is a pretty big deal right now, because it gives him less emergency defense. Like, that was his last Plexo, right? And he can't hold drones either. This ending is getting very sharp. All right, good Rhino, good boy. I don't know, like, is it really attacking? Probably not, right? It threatens to, but of course that's unrealistic. So he's losing 1 attack here, which means this defends. Is it useful to hold a drone anyway? Like, okay, obviously I can breach him, but I just instantly die in that case, so we're not doing that. This defends, and it offers him a free hold of 1 splitter. Whereas if I leave back this drone, then holding the splitter gives me a Rhino click. And Rhino click is basically killing a Colossus, so that's pretty important. Right? Yeah, I think this is the killing blow. I hope. If it's not, I'm pretty dead. Like, this makes me lose 1 attack. I can breach him for both Colossuses, both Splitters, a Tarsier. Ooh. That was a scary game. Yeah, I don't know, like, what the deal was with this opening. Let's see, does he want to play our league game or something? I really should, like, play some league games, but I keep not doing it. Let's look at this replay here. I'll see if he has something to say, but in the meantime, we'll continue. I don't understand. Maybe he'll just tell me. Okay, so... So, this game... I think it's a higher econ game than what we ended up actually doing, right? He like scared me with this conduit stuff, and I don't know. Did I overreact? Were these Doom drones too chicken? Like, how much value did they end up getting, by the way? They actually got like no value. I didn't defend with them at all. And if they'd been real drones, I would have been thrilled because I kept harvesting them, right? I would have been able to build more Colossuses. So this, I don't know. This seemed right against what he was doing, but I guess in response to my Doom drones, he pivoted into something more reasonable. Yeah, maybe when I see him build these two Trinities is when I should say, look, if he wants to plasmify me on 7 drones, he can. I don't want to overreact by building Doom drones. I just want real drones. And then I would have been in better shape. I think. There were a lot of cool tactical decisions in this game, for sure. In the end game with like just barely managing to defend, and I made some mistakes. Yeah, these Trinities, honestly, like, I feel like they hurt him more than they helped. He used it to turn a bunch of this precious green into gold, and I think ended up going through like, yeah, he turned all 7 of his drones into Plexos, or I guess no, this he held, but whew, I don't know. So I think my biggest adjustment would be to not be so afraid. Like, it's fine to have gone back on my plan for 3rd Engineer in response to this, because this is a like pretty aggressive play. And Trinity Drone lets me kind of keep droning a little bit without having to build that Engineer. But I shouldn't like super overreact, which is what I did. And then like I did the same thing I always do with arms races, which is I built too much tech too soon. And I guess in this case it was because I didn't have enough energy to build the drones I wanted, so like I had to do something. I don't know. The end game was cool. And I'm not exactly sure why I won. Like, I guess it's just because I had slightly... I didn't have slightly more damage. I had slightly more, and then suddenly I had slightly less. And, like, less economy? So I'm not sure what happened here, actually. Huh. Yeah, I guess it was my drone supply. Like, if he'd had these 3 Trinity drones were regular drones, I think he would have beaten me. If this Trinity was 3 regular drones, I think he would have found a win somewhere. Okay, cool. Well, I'm glad to have won that. And I think this will be our only game this episode. I'll go talk to Boxcat and see if he wants to play our league games. Now that I've got him on the psychological back foot. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.